video. I just wanted to come on and show you everything that we've got from Summer in the City 2018, so just a little bit of a Summer in the City haul. That's better, more comfy. Right, so I'm going to just go through everything that we've got in the goodie bag. Now, we got given goodie bags on the Friday, and then we're giving them on the Saturday. We weren't sure whether to take one or not, but we were like, take a goodie bag. We didn't know if the ones on the Saturday were actually going to be different things, because of there being a creator day on the Friday. But anyway, it turned out that both things were the same, so we'll know that for next year not to pick up a goodie bag if we're there on the second day. But I thought the goodie bag was quite good. It had a magazine in it called Shout. Now, I used to read this magazine when I was like probably Madeline's age, so when I was 13. And it's still a really good magazine as far as I'm concerned. It had little quizzes and everything in it, and I thought really nice to get like a magazine in a goodie bag for free. And so that was good. There was also a little book in there as well. And that is called My Secret YouTube Life, and it says exclusive sampler. So that's that there, and it says, what if your favourite YouTuber's life was a lie? What if you were the one to expose it? I mean, you've actually already read that book, haven't you? So that's that there. I haven't read it yet, but I'm going to, and then I'm going to pass it on to somebody else because you said it was really good. So if I enjoy it, I'll just pass that on to somebody else to read as well. Also in there was this from Red Giant, which gave 6 months of Universe for free. So congrats, you've got 6 months of Universe for free. Red Giant Universe is a collection of GPU accelerated effects for editors and motion graphic artists. Basically, it's going to help with all of your editing, and then special effects and things that you can use. So we may get a chance to use some of those in the future, maybe especially with, say, like holiday vlogs or things like that. More action stuff than just the everyday stuff. And also we got given this in the goodie bag, and this is it says great, what does it say? Great content deserves great music. And it says starting at €1.99, all Summer in the City goers get a free track for their personal videos. You just have to use the code during the checkout process. And that's redbullsoundsupply.com, that's the other side of it. Now on the Saturday, the only different thing in the goodie bags was we all got given the headband. Who was that for? Evie headband, because Evie was there on the Saturday, so that was quite cool.
I don't know who Evie is. Evie's like a little brown Pokemon.
Yeah, it was good though, wasn't it? And there was like Evie was there so you could take pictures. I think that was everything that was in the goodie bag. And it did come in, oh there it is. I'll just show you the bag, which currently has other bits, and it actually has the extra bits, because with me and Madeline getting two, came in this bag here, Summer in the City bag, and then it said celebrate with us International Vlogging Day. We were there for International Vlogging Day. So thank you, Summer in the City, for freebies in the bag. Well, then let you go through something then.
So, on the Saturday, Mum got a picture with the nun, and then this was the little card she got.
Which you'll know if you've watched the vlog, because it was in the vlog.
Which you'll know if you've watched the vlog. And on the back has a little snap code, so we unlocked this really scary filter that gave you like a jump scare when you scanned it. It was really scary.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll show you later.
I'm glad I didn't do that.
The next thing we got was from when we got a McFlurry, like the third time, I think.
Yeah, I think it was the third lot of McFlurries.
And we got a McDonald's poncho that has burgers all over it.
Now this is really funny because I saw loads of people walking around with the ponchos on inside. And I didn't really pay much attention as to what was actually on the ponchos, other than noticing that there was sort of like yellow and like a greeny pattern on them. And I'm thinking, where are all these people getting these ponchos from? Anyway, I didn't think anything of it, and then obviously after we got on McFlurry, one of the security guys was actually giving them out. Some people wouldn't take them. We were like, oh, that's great, thanks very much. So we went, oh, here, have 2 more. So we've now got 4 well, Big Mac ponchos. That'll go with our 4 Universal ponchos that we've got as well now. So that's quite cool. Good time.
Yeah. And then we got this little bullet journal, and bullet journals are just little books with blank pages with dots on. So you can make like lines and squares and everything and make it really pretty. And it also came with this pencil.
Oh, did you get the pencil as well?
Yeah,
oh,
the
that's
pencil
super cool.
that says stay sharp on it and it has a rubber on the end, which is really cool. And we got this from a lady who talked to us about AMI. What was it again?
It was like another like online platform that they're busy setting up. What I'll do is I'll actually put a little link underneath the video if I can, because she did take some details. It's like just another social network platform. It hasn't actually been officially rolled out yet, so it's just in the early stages. So yeah, what I'll do is, if I can, if there's a link there, I'll put a link underneath, just a little bit of a description about that.
Now the next thing was really exciting because I got this when I played the game show at Impulse, and it is the burnt marshmallow and leather jacket body spray, and me and Mum were asked to guess what sort of price it was. And our Mum said, you said like 11 or something.
About £11,
and
yeah.
I said like 15, and she was like, the lady there was like, oh yeah, it's £3. I was like, no way, because it's really nice. It's a really good size.
Yeah, it is. I like it.
And it smells really good. I think your favourite one was white lace and muddy grass, which
yeah,
was really fresh and sweet.
Oh, it's gone clear now. Yeah, but you can get those just from Superdrug and that now, and they're £3.
And I think that's
you were
a really
lucky
good
enough
price.
to get one.
Yeah.
From a prize.
Now the next things we actually bought, which was very exciting, these are loads of sweets from like America and everything. I'll get them out and show you.
Just tip them all out.
Oh, there's loads of rubbish in the bottom.
Oh, that looks a bit melted.
Oh no.
Oh no, we've got a melted one. Right.
So first isn't actually a sweet, but it is a drink, and we have Kool-Aid, cherry and pink lemonade. I'm really excited to try those.
Yeah, we're going to make sure Freddie's not around when we try those, because I gather they're not really child friendly as
It does
such.
say it's caffeine free and a good source of vitamin C, but like...
I know, but I'm not really 100% sure. And then, as you saw on the vlog, I did buy some sweets or chocolates for Jason. We've got an O. Henry peanutty caramel fudge bars in milk chocolate.
Honestly, we're not really sure what it is.
I've got a peanut butter Twix for him. And a peanut butter Snickers, and that's the one that looks a little bit squished, if you can see that. Squished and melted, but I'm sure he's going to really enjoy those. And that was all of the sweets that I actually got from the sweet store. But guys, if you do go next year, like as you would have saw in the vlog, like those huge bags of M&Ms and Swedish fish, yeah, there was loads of stuff, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Looked absolutely amazing. But obviously you saw that on the vlog, and if you haven't watched it, that was day 2.
That was day 2.
Day 2 of Summer in the City, and then we've got a full vlog there of all the sweets on the stand.
Now the next thing is really exciting. I can't get it out. It's really exciting because if you've been on the vlogs and if you've been on our Instagram, you would have seen the video of me in the Glam and Glow ball pit trying to find this little yellow ball, and
It's good fun.
for every time that you didn't win, you got these little samples of the Instamud, which you put on your face and it's normal, but then after like a couple of minutes it starts like going like all bubbly and everything. And then we've got four of those. So we've been on that 5 times.
Oh my goodness me, because this is the big version. Show them.
And that's what you
Little
get.
ones up.
That's what you get if you win. If you find the
That's it.
yellow ball.
So you've got a little one, everybody gets for having a go, and then obviously you saw Madeline got the full size one for actually finding the yellow ball, which I think was a massive shock for you, wasn't it?
I literally just reached down like really deep and picked one up, and it was the yellow one.
So what was the final thing that we've got in our Summer in the City haul?
It's probably my favourite thing, and it is a 1 Million Smiles t-shirt signed by Family Fizz.
Yeah, go Fizz fam. It's really soft. Like, you know, when they're sitting on the vlog and they're like,
It's the
oh,
softest
it's
merch
so
around.
soft. It really, really is. Really nice and soft and nice and cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really good, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it's really colourful. I don't think the camera really does it justice, how nice
Do you not
it is.
think? Put it a little bit closer then.
There we go.
There we go. Pull it out.
1
There we go.
million smiles.
1 million smiles there. It is signed Family Fizz as well. There
We
we
had the
go.
same pen.
And that was when oh yeah, you had the same pen as Darren, didn't you?
Yeah.
And yes, that was when we actually met up with Fizz Fam, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. That was probably one of my highlights, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because when you follow and respect a family so much on YouTube yourselves, and then you do actually get a chance to meet them.
It's really magical.
It's really, it's really good, and it's just we got to see them just in real life, and you know, I mean, you would have saw on the vlog, me and Georgie were chatting and just saying, like, you feel like you know these people, you know, and then when you do meet them, you realise that, well, certain YouTubers are just as they are, you know, like people who meet us are probably like, oh well, they're just the same as they are in the videos, and that was exactly the same with Fizz Fam, you know. It was just
really down to earth.
Yeah, it's really down to earth. It's really easy to talk to them once I got over my initial like starstruck wobbly knees type thing. But yeah, it was great. So there we go. That is the end of our Summer in the City 2018 haul. We didn't buy loads of stuff. Well, you did buy your little...
it might be in there, actually.
In here? Oh.
A little stripey.
It is. There's something else here. There you go. Your print.
There we go.
Ah.
Basically, I watched a show called Steven Universe, and this was an art print of an art somebody had done of white diamond, and I really like that. They've done it in gouache, which is like a bit of a mix between like watercolour and acrylic paint. And we didn't actually buy this book, we got it at the concert, which is really cool. Like loads of confetti rained down from the ceiling.
Oh, I've just always got to bring some confetti home. There we go. I've actually also, AMI, who gave her the little, what is it called again?
Bullet journal.
The bullet journal there. I've just actually pulled out, you've forgotten something.
Oh no!
I've forgotten, you see, real life guys, this doesn't always go to plan. We've got some retro sweets as well.
I already had mine, they were really nice.
I haven't had mine yet, I'm going to save mine for the weekend. And I've also found their contact details as well. So I'll definitely be able to put all of the details on underneath in our vlog for today. And then I've just found a refresher bar as well, and you know, that was from...
Oh, when we signed up for MCM Comic Con.
Yeah, Comic Con stand, they had a competition, so fingers crossed guys.
I would really love to.
Madeline would love to go to Comic Con, and I guess I'm just going to have to go with her if that's the case. So that's now the end of our Summer in the City 2018 haul. Yeah, and that was like the... we like finished it, and then we had like an encore, some extra things that we had. Yeah, so that is definitely the end of everything we got. We didn't buy loads and loads of things.
I think the only thing we actually bought was the sweets.
Yeah, and a t-shirt.
T-shirt and
yeah.
print.
Yeah. But we had such a good time, and you know, you don't need to spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know, I think some people might be sort of thinking, oh, you've got to go there and you've got to buy this and you've got to buy that.
Yeah.
But you know what? The guys who are selling the stuff on the stalls, they're just as happy to make conversation with you, and you shouldn't feel like pressured like when you go to the stands, because they don't put any pressure on you at all, do they?
They're really nice.
Yeah, so and we just had a good look round more than once, more than twice. Like just we kept going around looking at them and talking to them and just having
really
like a proper
nice.
chat on, yeah, which was really nice. I never felt pressure to buy anything. And all the merchandise that we looked at, I thought was quite reasonably priced. There wasn't anything really that I thought, ooh, that's a bit steep or anything like that.
Yeah.
So don't feel like when you are looking around the stalls that, you know, you don't feel like you're sort of feeling pressure to buy anything, because it's not the case at all. All the guys would love you to buy something, which is great, and they are very, very talented. The guys who are creating the artwork, you know, the little charms and everything like that, you know, it's really good stuff. And you know, so if someone takes your fancy, then by all means buy it. It's not expensive. I didn't find it expensive at all. So yeah, that's about it really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think we're actually going to end today's vlog here. I hope you've enjoyed just finding out a little bit about some of the things that we got at Summer in the City 2018.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Summer in the City 2019.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, fingers crossed we can go as a family this time rather than just 50% of the family. I think that would be very good. I'm just going to give a massive shout out to our new followers, our new subscribers, which has increased quite a lot over the past few days. So for anybody that's just joined, we're hello, welcome, thank you. Please keep supporting us. Yeah, we're overwhelmed really with the support over the past few days.
Yeah.
So yeah. So guys, this is definitely the end of today's vlog now.
Definitely.
We shall catch up with you again soon.